Tasia deserves better than this. She's a good one. Bright moons, traveler. Welcome to our little town of Srenja. Tasia does not suppose you'd like to help her fix the bridge. Apologies. I am just a little tired. Clan Mother Shazora's last assistant Urkad quit very suddenly. And Tasia has had to scramble. Many things to fix, many problems that need solving. Oh, you know, this is a small town. Even the smallest issue becomes a matter for waterhole chitter-chatter. If you're not a carpenter, perhaps you would be willing to take on some of these problems? Speak with the clan mother? Bright moons light your path, my new friend. Clan mother manages town business from her office at home. You cannot miss it. The largest building in town. This one does not know. Some kind of difference of opinion? Tasia would suggest you speak with the clan mother if you'd like to know more. Oh, you know, small things for a small town. One of the older persons was complaining of rats. And Tasia thinks someone said children were stealing their crops.
Death begins to look good.
Don't worry about Kalari. Just mulling what she should do next.
Open for business.
Shazura will hear your problem, but you must wait your turn. Do you not see all these people before you?
I was here.
Tasia sent you? Or Zalsa?
No, you weren't.
For what purpose? What have those lazy attendants done? Nothing has gone right since Rakad, but never mind. What do you mean? Perhaps. Lately, a few of our clanmates have been on my doorstep day and night. If you were to investigate, Shazura could get some real work done. Excellent. My 3 loudest kittens are Milk Eyes, Ezag, and Kalari. The clan knows Milk Eyes as a crotchety blind man, but really, he's a sweet old cat. Rats now live in his well, he says. Shazura is very fond, truth be told, and she does not want him hunting rats in the dark. Ezag is always complaining about something. This week, he says someone is stealing his crops. Shazura thinks it is the local children playing jokes, but he is sure bandits stalk his fields.
No, you weren't.
Poor little Kalari. Of late, she's had bright moons and dark both. Her uncle passed away, but left her his old house. She tried to move in, and now swears the place is haunted. And which of my sad little kittens will you lift from the sand? Kalari's new home is at the very south end of town. Thank you for seeing to the girl. She's sweet, and Shazura hates the idea of her fretting. The moons have not been kind to Kalari lately. Shazura hopes you can brighten her sky. What does she not do? Shazura is the clan mother of Srenja, arbiter of disputes, leader in rituals venerating the Two Moons dance, eldest of the women in the village. Pah! Rakad was my assistant for many years, made himself invaluable. Then Shazura finds he has been in contact with the smugglers and skooma dealers from Pa'alat. Shazura confronted Rakad about his dark dealings. He laughed, said she had become a feeble old cat. She showed him. Had Rakad run out of town. Now no one doubts who runs Srenja. There is not much to tell, my new assistant. We are a sleepy town, yes? We trade with Willow Grove. Try to keep the men from going to Palat or Hadron's caravan, and the merchants make trips to Dune when we need supplies.
Bright moon, stranger. Can Kalari help you? Oh, good. Another helper for Kalari. Thank you for coming over, but I am not sure you can help. Kalari wishes she had never told anyone of her troubles. Perhaps she should just sell the house and move away. Kalari is not even sure they are ghosts. She doesn't know what they are. I inherited this house from my uncle Inakdo. He passed away not too long ago, when my brother Matal and I tried to move in. It is bad enough these apparitions keep appearing and disappearing all over the house. But every busybody in Sarenja keeps trying to help Kalari. As if she was some kind of fragile flower. Dark moons. Be careful in there. Whatever they are, get too close to them and they'll send you flying. Kalari found that out the hard way. Uncle Enak and I were always close, I suppose. Kalari's father died when she was a cub, and after he treated me like a daughter. His only other family in town is my other uncle, Azag. He already has a farm on the edge of town. They began showing up almost immediately after Uncle died. Very strange. Kalari does not recognize any of their faces, and as far as she knows, no one has died in the house. Uncle passed away while on a trip to Dune. Oh, Matal is probably off getting into trouble, again. After our father passed away, my uncles Inakdo and Azag tried to teach him right from wrong. He would never listen. Kalari has barely seen him since we inherited this house. They began showing up almost immediately after Uncle died. Very strange. Did you get any of those ghosts to talk? What did you find? What? Let Kalari see that. Matal and Enoch were running skooma? And for Rakad of all people, Shazura's old assistant, Dark Moons and Dull Claws. Kalari does not know. But wait. Right here in the letter, Uncle says to get Kalari out of the house. And even says, make her think it is haunted or something. Matal, Moons bless him, is not very creative. Could he be behind the ghosts? Rakad's house. That's where he has to be. She kept seeing him near that well, wandering about. Kalari thought he was just being lazy, drinking water. To do this magic, or whatever it is, he would need a private place. That must be it. What happened? Was Matal in Rakad's house? Illusions? Kalari supposes that makes sense. Matal was always learning little tricks, But where is he? Where is Matal? No! Damn it, Matal, you stupid, stupid Khajiit. Why would he do this to himself? Why would he do this to me? Let Kalari read that. So Rakad threatens my life directly, and Matal thinks to save me through fear. The typical thinking of a stupid, stupid brother. He died for Kalari, that idiot. Such a waste. No, Kalari would just like some time alone to think now. Perhaps you could help old Milk Eyes? Kalari reads to him sometimes, and of late he has been complaining of rats in his well. Or Uncle Azag. He says someone has been stealing from his field. Thank you for all you have done. May bright moons light your path, as they have not done for my family. Kalari will be all right. You will see. Just need some time to deal with what has happened. Go, speak to Milk Eyes. Yes, Milk Eyes has been in Saranja for as long as I can remember. He likes to take care of himself. But I worry about that kind old man crawling down into his well.
Hello? Who's there? Tasia? Tell your busybody clan matron I'm not here. You're here about the rats. Good. I can hear them down in the well. They must have found some way in, a back way. And lately some of the water has tasted funny. I'd do it myself, but if Clan Mother Shazura found out I'd gone down there, she'd string me up. Get down there, roust out those rats and make sure they can't get back in. All right, you know what's what. Now stop jawing at me and get rid of those rats. Maybe a week. Yes, just over a week. Those nasty creatures have been fouling my water and scrabbling around down there that long. Disgusting. If Shazura liked me as much as she claims, she'd have sent someone over sooner.
Come here, and be quiet. Keep your voice down. Tasia has no interest in slavery today, thank you. While you were talking to Milk Eyes, Tasia was patching some holes in the well and, well, she fell in. It looks like the old cat has bigger problems than the rats. Do you smell that? They're running a skooma lab down here. Tasia's going to hide right here. She's no smuggler killer. As for what you should do, the chemicals they use are very flammable. You might be able to smash up the tables. Then, just find a torch or a lamp. Burn the lab all at once. Are you well? That was quite a show. Tasia grabbed you, got you out of there. There was an explosion like we hoped, and then smoke and fumes from the skooma. We won't have to worry about that lab anymore. Tasia just did what anyone would have done, she thinks. Tasia, we'll go tell the clan mother what has happened here. You go tell Milk Eyes his rats are gone, yes?
I smell smoke. What happened? A skooma lab? In my well? Get me my blade! It's around here somewhere. We'll go back down there together. You just point me in their direction and I'll cut them to giblets. Nice work. I'll get Clan Mother Shazura to have Tasia seal up the cave, clean up my well and such. She's good at such things. No. With my skooma peddling rats dead, it should be nice and quiet out here. That fat bastard Azag complains about trouble with his farms when we play cards, though. I'd see if he needs a hand. Good. You should know, little one, that you've helped one of the most respected members of our small community, and you have his gratitude. Give that fat bastard my best, eh? He's just down the hill, probably working on his damned barn. Tell him next time we're playing at his place. Shady bastard.
What do you want? You are in Ezag's light. This one has chores to do. You have seen the fields here on this day? Well, crops keep disappearing in the night. Plants just don't up and walk away. Shazura keeps telling Ezag it is his children playing pranks, but he has lost half his crop this week. It's bandits, damn it! Thugs and hooligans are taking Ezag's crop. Head down to the field, find their hideout, kill their leader! Bring me his head! On second thought, do not bring Ezag a severed head. He would almost certainly throw up. What does it matter? Ezag grows moon sugar, of course. It is a common staple in Reaper's March. We trade it with other villages and sell it in the markets of Dune. Have you ever had moon sugar encrusted ham? Oh, delicious.
There's someone in the field! Get them! From this side!
We just need to get this last batch of sugar.
Stop the bloodshed. We should talk. You slaughtered Zurana's men, and now you come looking for her blood, yes? Perhaps there is another way. Rakad's deal was a good one, but it's not worth Zurana's life. We stole the crops, collected the coin, but now... perhaps you can make her a better offer. Perhaps you're right. Yes. Zurana needs to find a new way to make coin. She will leave, and Rakad can find his moon sugar some other way.
So, Ezag was right? It was not children. Ha! Ezag knew it. That Shuzora thinks she is so smart. Did you deal with them? Is their leader lying in a puddle of blood somewhere? Ha ha! You have made Ezag's day. No, he's weak. Ezag shall name the next barn he raises in your honor. No, Ezag is happy now. You have saved him from the bandits. Perhaps you go back to the clan mother. Tell her how nice Ezag has been to you, yes? Good. Now get gone. Ezag has many chores to do, and has already spent too much time joying with you. What are you still doing here? Shozora will be wanting you there now. Not when you feel like it. Fine. I am sure she will want to thank you for solving my problem. Enough though she wouldn't have given me the time of day. Bah!
Shazura has heard you have been all over town, yes? Tasia has told this one of your exploits, your work. A great help to Srenja you have been. This one finds it hard to believe you've dealt with everyone already. You have helped gentle milk eyes with his rats? Skooma dealers in Shazura's town? Dark moons. But then surely you couldn't have also helped cust Ezag with the children stealing his crops. What? That old buzzard was telling the truth? Fine. Then we should make sure someone looks in on Kalari. Poor little girl is scared to death, thinking there are ghosts in her big new house. Dark moons and dull claws. What has become of my town, my Srenja? Bandits and spells and... Wait a moment. Did you say skooma dealers? Did the name Rakad come up at all as you dealt with these problems? Joan and Jode strike me down. Shazura had thought him run out of town, his dark influence purged from her clan. But no. Stranger, you have done so much for Srenja already. Will you help Shazura, she means Srenja, again? Shazura must admit, she let Rakad too close. She let Rakad do as he pleased for so long. When he was her assistant, Rakad would often use an old cave outside of town for projects. She never asked because she did not want to know.
I was here first.
What do you want?
No, you weren't. This one was here long before you.
This one went long before you.
Well, what did you find? Did he leave behind some papers? Something to show what's going on in Shazura's town? Shazura is speechless. Was Rakad there? There was a time when Shazura knew every plot, every rumor, every story within her village. Now, she cannot even banish a scoundrel like Rakad. Thank you. Please speak to Tasia. She'll offer you some coin for your service.
You have served this community with distinction. Here you are. I know Shazura is hard to deal with, so Tasia will say what she cannot. Serenja's path is lit by bright moons, all because of you, traveler. From this day forward, you are always welcome in our little town.
What do you want?
Congratulations. You are a true hero.
Thank you for what you have done.
I wanted to say thank you again.
There's an urgent task for you.
I smell blood. And do I hear the clacking of cinch fangs? You completed my bounty, haven't you? By the green, well done. I was beginning to wonder if anyone was going to show up. Claim these pretty little coins. Ah, this'll do fine. I get a pretty necklace, and there are fewer dangerous beasts wandering the wilds. Here you go. Sorry, Hunter. I only had enough for one bounty. I'm saving the rest of me coin for more of this fine brew.
Well,
Ah, my friend. So good to see you again. Now that my head is cleared, the writing's been going very well. How went the relic hunting? Now all that remains is to finish my last few paragraphs and go speak to Meldil. I'm sure he'll be annoyed with me, but with the relics in hand and my sterling prose, I'm sure this is the start of a brave new chapter in my life. All thanks to you.
Fancy meeting you here. Don't suppose my uncle sent you, did he? Ha! Uncle Nethrin pulls through after all. I'm not all right, no. But I will be. They cut me pretty good, and I had to crawl underneath poor Marlin over there. They left us for dead. Poor Marlin. I lost a lot of blood, couldn't staunch her wound. I managed to crawl over here and bandage myself up, though. Lucky you came along when you did. I was just thinking of making for Rulkar. No. Listen. If you know Uncle, you know why I'm out here. You have to get back the relics they took from this site. I heard them say they were making for Claw's Strike, the local name for an old Khajiiti ruin to the south. I'll be fine on my own.
You have returned. Bright moons be praised. Do you have the relics? This one accepts these bones and relics as a generous gift to the Khajiit and Wood Elf people. Thank you. You have made all of this worth it. When he is able, Nethrin and Fellery will return to his home forest. We will return the bones of the Wood Elves and the relics, and hopefully bring closure to these long-ago tales. From the past comes hope for the future, yes? Go forth from this place with the blessings of the bright moons. We will always remember the honor you did the dead today.
I think next I'm gonna take my team and go do a nice safe dig on a beach in Oregon. Maybe we'll dig for, you know, clams.
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Maybe I'll join Narian's team, if she'll have me. Find somewhere nice and quiet to dig. Don't know.
No way I'm going to let Uncle return those relics without me. I bled for this cause. I'm going to see it through.
I'm going to take Lorwyn with us when we go to return the bones. I figure she has some blood in this now, right? I don't think she'd let me leave her behind, either.